The two of them start hitting up the shops on the list, and just as Morgan expected, a shop owner recognizes the victim right on the spot, but the owner only knows him as Hunter and that he lives in a neighborhood nearby. But for Morgan, who's basically operating on cheat code mode, this tiny clue is more than enough. She remembers there was white lime powder on the victim's shoes, meaning there's construction going on near his place. Combine that with the gas cap key from the evidence locker, and boom, she locks in his exact apartment number. Jack inserts the key, totally skeptical, but the door actually swings wide open. Morgan literally just tracked down the victim's lair, something the entire police force couldn't do. The ones opening the door are Hunter's wife and daughter. When Jack hands over the photo of the affair at the hotel, the wife is completely devastated. I mean, Hunter was always the perfect, innocent family man at home. On top of that, their daughter's birthday is in a few days, and he had already bought her a gift in advance. Seeing such a picture-perfect family ruined, Morgan feels a complete mix of emotions. So on the drive back, Morgan goes off on Jack, furious that he intentionally shoved the affair photo in the wife's face. Look, Morgan's IQ might be off the charts, but when it comes to human nature, she's way too emotional. Turns out Jack was playing mind games. He dropped the photo to test if the wife knew about it, completely ruling her out as a suspect of a crime of passion. With two totally different mindsets, Jack knows this argument is going nowhere. So he cold-heartedly orders Morgan to get the hell out of his car. But right after getting kicked out, Morgan straight up pulls the door open and hops right back in. Her eyes light up. Wait, the victim was definitely hiding a massive secret. If he was just meeting a side chick, there's no way he'd fully fake his identity. The next morning at the precinct, Morgan actually leaves her kid at home this time, but she brings in a massive bag of snacks. Jack rolls his eyes so hard they almost get stuck. Like, sis, we are literally tracking a murderer right now. Is this really the time for a mukbang? Beside him, Jimmy's hand was sneaking toward the snacks, but he instantly pulls back in terror because Jack is giving him a look that could literally kill. And just then, the coroner's autopsy report comes in. They found traces of GBL left in the glass from the scene. This stuff is used for cleaning wheel rims, but it's also a cheap hallucinogen. Hunter most likely drowned in the tub after the drug kicked in. But the security cameras show the suspect, Prina, left at 8:30 p.m. while the time of death was between 9:30 and 10:30. Nobody else entered the room during that entire window. How did the killer pull off a murder from thin air? Jack's eyebrows lock up. The crime scene is on the 4th floor, and the windows are usually locked tight. But Morgan sharply points out, wrong. And the curtains at the scene were swaying slightly. That window was definitely opened. Just to be safe, Jack immediately orders Jimmy to get back to the hotel and double check. The hilarious part is, right after the meeting dismisses, Daphne, another cop, is still staring down the snacks on Morgan's desk. Meanwhile, word comes back from the field. And just like Morgan predicted, Jimmy found a powder-like substance on the edge of the windowsill, looking like magnesium. And that stuff is the exact chalk rock climbers use for grip. Just as the modus operandi comes to light, Daphne digs up the victim's bank statements. Out of nowhere, a massive sum of 80,000 euros had just been deposited into his account.